Yo, what's going on, my people? It's your boy, haha, Yankee Traits, back with another video. You already know, man, and stop playing with me. So I'm glad that you guys are here. I'm glad to be your mentor, that I'm guiding you through the process of becoming a profitable trader, teaching you at the best of my ability of doing all this stuff. Okay, thank you for being here and supporting the channel. You already know, man. Share this with your friends, with your family, anybody that you like, that you wanna see succeed in life. You know, if they probably doing a type of job that they're not making a lot of money, maybe they can try a little bit of trading and make $100 here, $50 here, $50 there, and stacking up for them. If you have a friends like that or family and you wanna see them progress, you can share the knowledge. Why not? I'm doing this because I have a lot of people. I'm so passionate also about trading, right? So every time I be posting, people ask me, "Yo, what is this? What is this?" I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of people. Boom. Let me make the video for all of you instead because I'm not greedy like that. I don't stay quiet. I want to see people progress. I don't want to be like at the top by myself. It's freaking lonely. Even when you're trading and there's nobody around that you can talk to. Like, thank God that my group, I have like a small group that we have on WhatsApp where we're a couple of people that we sometimes talk. So the importance of being a trader, like it doesn't matter like what type of skill set you learn from. Sometimes you can learn like the psychological. You can learn from anybody, from any trade. Any trader can tell you like some type of approach to the market. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter like what type of skill set they have. They often have their certain approach and psychological that you can learn from. Okay, today we're gonna be talking about this setup, how I made that $500. I enter, I didn't enter a Tuesday. I closed on Friday, right over here. This was December 5th, to 2025. It was Friday, right? So that's when I exit the position and I was happy for the day. So boom. So but in reality, I was supposed to enter this setup on a Tuesday, but one of my rules says I cannot trade on at 2 o'clock because like basically I'm at work. So I don't multitask anymore. That made me realize that I lost a couple of hundreds. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna explain this setup. So your charts should look like my charts as well. Um, the same markups. You should have the same thing, right? Some of you asked me for the color. Are you seeing this color? Those are called the section. I trade most of the time. I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Pre-market analysis from 6 to 8 is me thinking about like what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? If sometimes like where is my bias for the day? That make me realize like what type of entry or setup I'm gonna take for the day, right? So I do a lot of pre-market analysis. I wake up at 6 in the morning, and most of the time, if I was like free, let's say from 8 to 5, I just like trade it. I just be like analyzing maybe if they probably some type of setup forming for that day, correct? So look, the gray area, the East Coast section. How do I get it like that? Right? Is your question, right? So you can go where it says indicator, right? And then type over here where it says search. You can go put just where my apologies. You just can put like section there, boom, section, and it's supposed to say JRFX Addict. Once you click in there, it's gonna show you like something like this, boom. So once you click in there, it's gonna show you like all the colors like this, and that's when you go to this setting um bar. Once you click in there, hold on. So good. So we don't trade a Asia session. So you can unclick it, unclick London. London is from 3 o'clock, I believe, to 1 p.m. So we don't trade that. So when it says New York, that's when you click OK. Okay? That way you already know what when New York section is. Most of the time, us heavy money trade, we trade New York section only. All right. Be my myself like me myself. That's all I trade. New York section. Okay, good. So I'm gonna explain you also this setup. Pretty easy setup as I show you in the other setup. This setup over here, as you can see. So it's pretty much the same thing, self-explanatory. The market just after the high, you already know from here to this high, the market most likely when it makes bullish structure, it reacts the same way to the and continue the high because the market most likely move like this. All right, high, um, high low, high high, high low, high high, high low, high high. It won't be like that perfect, but you already know that that's how you're supposed to enter the market, correct? Good. I love it that you guys are learning. I'm really proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, good. So that's how you should trade. And from here to here, when the market become bullish, from here to here, and you already know that it breaks the level, you already know that the market is ready to target the next what? The next high. Good. So, and this is what happened as I was explaining in the previous video, correct? Okay, good. So the market indicated that the market wants to go to this level, right? It's telling you that it wanna like every time the market makes bullish structure after correction, it's just gonna repeat history. Most of the time it just do the same thing over and over. Okay, so you guys I seen like how crazy some traders trade because like they so desperate about money that they just freaking I don't know, bro. People being I hate to lose. That's why like I try to play safe. Like I I hate to lose. Um yeah. So when I saw that the market made a new high, okay, so I was like, okay. So let me wait for the correction, correct? So I was waiting for the correction. I just follow price action, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And then I see that the market made a high over here, made a high low, and then boom, broke the level. I was like, every time the market closed above my previous, um, you see this point, once it break above this high, I was like, most of the time it just like react the same way. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna look for bullish reaction to enter the market. Like you guys gonna practice so much that you are gonna just like every time you see price action, it's gonna just click. You know what I'm saying? So once it click, it just hits TP. All right. Oh, I just made that up. So look, just like I say over here in this type of setup, I say that every time the market close above my area of interest, above my previous high, swing high, correct? Most of the time the market just go to the same high, but look what happened here. Like I already knew. It's not that I was predicting, like I knew, like everything was confirmed for me. So check this out. The market that day, let's start new. The market that day, I was not paying attention. I was like working, okay? For now, correct. For now, I'm gonna tell you why I say for now. Okay, good. So once he broke up above, I was like, I know market is bullish, right? Every time the market close above, you gotta be thinking, there probably can be some type of reaction. What can I do to catch that type of trade? Okay, so you guys already told you what a smaller time frame is. A smaller time frame is smaller than an hour. What is smaller than an hour? What is less than an hour? 30, 45, 15, 10 minutes. Those are less than an hour time frame, correct? So what I did was, instead of me staying 1 hour for confirmation, I was like, you know what? Let me see what happened in the 5 minutes. That's the lowest I can go, 5 minutes, not as lower than that. So check this out. You know what I'm saying? At 2 o'clock, look what happened. At 2 o'clock, it's not coincidence, right? After the market closed above, and I told you that the market moved the same way, I'm looking for somewhat bullish structure. And look what happened. Lower low, lower high, lower low. When the market break above this lower high, telling me that the market has potential after that level to go up, right? So look, made a high low, and at 2 o'clock, I wait most of the time. I wait for the market to confirm it at 2 o'clock. The setup. Most of the time I just wait for the market to close above. All right, I wait for candle closure, and when the market gives me that candle closure, I'll be like, if there's something bullish, I'm taking it. You know what I'm not. I won't course. I promise you. If the market is becoming bullish, I'm like, I'm willing to risk probably 1% of my total account, or probably 2%. I gotta be in that. I want it. Like I'm willing to. If it's like if you see something that you like, just buy it. But this is why I told you guys that I don't like to put so check this out. 2 o'clock close, the hourly. That's when you enter, right? Boom. Some people just put the stop loss over here. Since I'm risking not a lot of money, it's like a little bit of money. I don't put my money here, right? Sorry. I don't put my stop loss over here on this level. I know market has like potential to go up from here, but what make me think in my head that the market is gonna prove me wrong? Okay, let me explain let me rephrase that. What is the level that market is gonna prove me wrong if it goes the wrong way that I'm thinking? Meaning, if the market break this level, I don't care about this level at all. I care more about this level. I was like, if the market break this level, and I know what I'm thinking, so that means if the market comes to this type of price action over here, whatever analysis that I have in my brain means probably I'm wrong. And okay, I have my stop loss set. Take me out. The stop loss also is your best friend. You know why? Because it prevents you from being emotional, being attached from to the money. Okay? Sometimes when you are too attached to the money that you don't wanna lose money, you just do the crazy stuff at the beginning when you don't know how to trade. But look, when I enter, let's say I was supposed to enter here, boom. Okay, so what I can do is everything is confirmed. I most of the time I just go back to the hourly and just let it play out, right? So I got the setup done. Like I'm done for the day basically. I put let's say $100 here. In your case might be $20, $10, $5, whatever amount you wanna put that you don't feel like, oh, if I lose this $5, I'm gonna die. You know what I'm saying? That 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 gotta be your mentality. Like, let's say you have $100, $200. I just suggest you that you have a live account so you can feel what trading is. You know what I'm saying? So boom, once you put like your $5 there in the price action in the broker, okay. Once you put like you $10, you $15, you're not gonna die if you lose $15. Come on. So the only thing you need to set is the stop loss that is equal to $15, and then you already know whatever amount goes to this to the high, it's like it's gonna be multiplied by the amount that you provided. Meaning, if you bet if you bet $15, so it's gonna be maybe $2 times 1.6. But most of the time you try to go more like from the risk to reward needs to be like from 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4. There's gonna be time that the setup just looks shitty like that in terms of that you won't make like a lot of money, but it's still we gotta like money is money, right? Green money is always good money, correct? Okay, boom. So that's it. You set your stop loss and your TP. For now, you can set your TP so you don't be so emotional, and you don't need also detach yourself from something that is called PNL. All right, detach. That's one of my rules also. That way, let's say if you betting $5, $10, you not like psychologically that sometimes affects you when you see, oh, I'm seeing -$10, -$7. Let me exit the trade because I'm losing. Don't the this space basically that you bought in the market, just let the market do whatever it wants to do. Like, this is yours. This is like this is your space. Like, the market can do whatever. Like, honestly, heavy money trades don't give a shit. Sorry, we don't give a damn if the market is here in this price fluctuating, because we know that we give it like a little bit of gap for the market to fluctuate a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So in reality, like we just chilling. If the market start breaking this low, that it can happen, like anything can happen, okay? Um, we know that probably the market, our ideas were wrong, or the market just wanna liquidate your money. So boom, we enter, we put the $15, we set um a stop loss and TP. What we're gonna do now, you can go to the gym, you can do whatever you want. You can do chores, you can watch plates, the dishes at the kitchen. You can do like whatever you want. You can go to the beach. It's cold in New York. Like I don't suggest you to go to the beach. So, anyways, boom. So you basically don't. You can call it. You can say that you're done for the day. Your mindset, your approach to the market should be, the market gotta do two things only. You know what I'm saying? Either my way or the highway. Okay? So look, either the market can take the money, can take your money, or the market is gonna give you all the money that you deserve. What was that? Sorry. Or the market is gonna give you all the money that you deserve because you are from what team? Tell me. Write it down in the comment. What team are you from? Heavy money trades represent. You already know, man. Stop playing with us. Come on, boom. So you already finished, like I did. I did finish that day. Shout out to the guys that asked me for this setup. Shout out to my guy Kyle. You already know, man. I'm here. We are teammates. We support each other. That beefing and that goofy stuff that some people have, that's not gonna happen with us because we so positive. So support each other that we ain't got time to pay attention to negative stuff. So look, and this is what happened. That's how I made, like, I think $500. I risk a lot of money here because, like, I wanna see like at least 500. Like when I'm getting in the market, at least, like, I'm picky like that. But like, I have some also another thing, another thing. In this, as I told you before, in this career, you gotta live yourself, live your own life. What do I mean by that? Yeah, what do you mean by that, Yankee? Okay, take your own setups, and stay with one mentor, take notes, take trading as a business. Don't be trading on the phone. If you are my student, don't be on a cell phone trading. Okay? I want you to make it. I want you to make money for real. This is serious. Okay? This is serious. Take this serious because if you don't take it serious, the market is serious about it. The market needs to take the money from everybody that don't know how to trade to pay me and pay people who got it like that, who knows how to trade. So, what I'm trying to tell you, since you from this team, take this serious because this is really serious, all right? So, detach from PNL. My apologies to my God, I'm leaving him. Okay, PNL. PNL is like the money fluctuating, let's say, the market coming down, up and down. The fluctuation of the market is PNL. So detach yourself from the PNL also. Okay, so take trading serious. This is a real business, a real job. Get a computer. Um, also, um, dedicate your time to trading in the morning. Make sure you get a job like in the afternoon so you can work for trading. If you want to become a trader, act like a day trader. Do what day trader do. Back testing, psychology books. Become a better person. I'm pretty sure every trader have become a better person just by learning the craft. I'm pretty sure about that. Okay, so this is what happened. Look, that's how I made my money. That simple. 500 here. I think I put like $200. So $200 times the amount, t- $200 times three is like 600. But since you guys remember, like I've been taking partials here. Partials is like I've been taking some money here and some money here, some money here. Okay, so let's say if I open five position, I'll be taking money here, and money here. All right, and that's what happened. Okay. Oh, another thing, when you guys are trading and you know that the price confirmed, don't be taking the price over here. Take the price where it's supposed to be. Take the price, take the setup when the market just confirmed. Don't be taking when the market is, you know, because you guys got love to add more money when the market is here, and sometimes just you are um your setup is wrong, and you end up losing a lot of money. Anyways, so look, and that's how I made $500 for that setup. For some people, it's not a lot, but guess what? I celebrate my wins. I could, I don't care if I made $30 doing this setup. I will feel so proud of me because I have put so much time in this that is not even funny. Okay, and then your mentality should be, I don't care what happened. It's either you hitting my stop loss or I'm taking the money in TP. Like I'm taking all the money. Don't be like exiting here, like taking all the money here or here. Take it where it's supposed to be. Or practice long enough so you can know what's going on. And look what happened. If you don't know, the way I teach you how to trade is I teach you to take to basically react to price action. I give you the entry, where to put the stop loss if you trade it wrong, or if you trade it right, I give you like where you gonna put the TP. So I give you everything. Look, the entry, the stop loss, and what else? The TP, where the market is going. That's how you make money. You simple like that. Okay? If you was like greedy and stuff like that, or you was another trader, you already know that price action just will take all the money that you made here. If you didn't close, it would have just took it back because you were acting greedy. But this team is not like that. This team is not greedy at all. So that was the setup that made me $500, which is phenomenal. Some people are not grateful about 500. With 500, I can do, man. I don't even want to talk about it, man. Stop playing. Okay, so we're gonna end up talking about this. This is really important. Probably for a lot for a lot of you, I know it is. I have learned I have read a couple of books which is amazing and have worked for me. Read a book that make you a better trader. You can go to other mentors and learn psychology. You can learn the skill set in this channel. You can learn over here also psychology. A little I talk a little bit about psychology, correct? I talk about also skill set. You can learn from other traders how they think. Maybe they you can learn a lot from them as well. So I wanna wrap up with this that I was reading the other day. So the table of happiness. At the end of the day, sometimes you'll be like, what am I doing in this world, right? Like you sometimes like even in my 30s, like you sometimes you trying to like figure it out like what is this that we are doing in this, like once I make it, once I have a lot of money, what would I be doing? Sometimes you just cannot go like that deep because you probably going crazy. But like you sometimes be like, what would I do like after I have like a lot of money, you know? So in reality, this 63 years old Ken McElroy, let me see if so you guys can know who he is, Ken McElroy. He's a guy, no, it's not this one, it's this one. He's a guy, I read put that rich the rich dad put that, and this guy was like Robert Kiyosaki co-partner like in the investment. So he said, after he got all this million, I was like, let me take this what he told. He just posted a video talking about like everything that he learned in 63 years old. He give you like um a summary of happiness or whatever. So he said, you gotta like have a certain belief, take care of your health, go to a gym, like work out, appreciate your body and stuff like that. Be the best that you can be when it comes to your body also. And you know, he was asked like, well, what is freedom? What is happiness for him? For me as well, I could say that for me to be happy also, to be happier, I would like to have freedom for me and the one that I love, right? So that's part of the happiness. And family, family is an important factor because let's say once you have a lot of money, sometimes you just be depressed because you don't have nobody around to spend the money with. You gotta have like a nice relationship with your parents, your family, your friends, and also relationship. Relationship is like with your friends, have a great relationship um with them because like we never know what life got for us. If you are doing bad things, bad thing is gonna happen to you. So make sure we give you treat other people how you wanna be treated. Last but not least, manifest. When I was like 17, the way I was raised in the Dominican Republic when I was 16 and younger, it was like really difficult for me, even though I was like a young kid. But at that age, you will start like to see what money is. And then when I came to the United States, I came when I was 16, to be honest. And then I went to Pennsylvania. I stayed over there for a year. Then I came back to the Bronx. And I live here with my uncle. He gave me. We live together in the apartment and all that cool stuff. And then when I have when I have this sense of making my money because I became a barber at that time. And then when I made the first $20, the first $40, I was like, wow, having money is so cool. Like, so what I'm trying to tell you is that sometimes you don't even believe that you deserve certain type of things in life, but in all reality, in this world, like the whole world is yours. Like you can travel, you can make a lot of money, you can do whatever you want. You can manifest. You can manifest. All right. Okay. And last but not least, the law of attraction. One of the mistakes that I made before being a day trader, like being all in, was that I have a 5 years of experience. I started like I think after COVID, like right there when COVID finished, what happened was that I was so focused on learning how to master the next job, meaning I was spending a lot of time becoming a good barber, and I was like spending a lot of time. Then I went, I went and it started like a little bit. I don't know if you guys know I was trying to become after like a elevator mechanic. I spent a lot of years like trying to master that. What I'm trying to tell you, long story short, is that if you are thinking too much in some craft, you most likely are telling the universe you are attracting that all that stuff. If you are trying to become like the best engineer, you're gonna become the best engineer. But now, if you are trying to become a day trader and the best trader that you can be, you should like put your energy, incline everything, like go 80% into trading, like do it like everything traders are doing right now, that traders are doing, so the universe they can attract that energy for you. You probably don't understand at the moment, but I promise it will make sense for the future. Law of attraction, that's real. It's self-explanatory. Let's say you put a lot of time trying to become, like I said, an engineer or a doctor. You're gonna be a doctor. You put 15 years in to studying medicine. You most likely gonna become a doctor, right? So, but now, in the other hand, if you are trying to become day trader, you gotta like bring all the energy to the trading industry and make this. You gotta love this. You gotta. Matter of fact, I dream about charts almost every day. I love trading so much. This is the only thing that I'm good at. Trading. This is the like I'm patient. I have mastered a couple of trades when it comes to trading. All right. So last but not least, let me see. I don't want to make this 38. Okay, so we got like 3 more minutes. Believe that you deserve all this stuff. Just like I was saying, when that $20 hit in my hand, that $40, I was like, what is this? $40. I never thought I could make $40 in my life. Like, and look, I have $40 for myself. But now believe that this money is yours. Whatever amount, do not neglect and just put like whatever amount just to lose it. Make sure like every time you risk is for a purpose. All right? Please do that. So look, so I have these all these houses here that you can so your mindset, the money thermostat that you have in your brain, you can think big, okay? So because at the end of the day, you start like really small, trying to make $10, trying to make $100, but then there's gonna be a time that you'll be like, hey, what if I can make, what if at your own pace, right? So look at this house. This is possible. It's possible being a day trader. You can have like a house like this. Look, you can have a house like this. Where is the house? Yo, if you guys made it this far, I'm rocking with you for real. Like you guys are the best. Look, no, that's the price. The price is, but what I'm trying to say is like you can have like something like this. Look, 60K, 60. I don't know what it is, but MT. So let's put Pennsylvania because Pennsylvania is closest to me. 3, 0. Okay. So look, you can work in trading and buy something like this for you and your family with a nice bathroom. Look, nice bathroom and everything. You can have something like this for you. Believe that you deserve things like that. Okay, believe. You just gotta believe. Manifest. You can have houses like this. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. There are in other videos, I'm gonna tell you how some other people just damage whatever dream you have because you just are spending time with the wrong people, with the wrong crowd. You don't need people like that in your house, in you, next to you, around you. So look, believe you deserve things like that. You can just go in your house and look at houses like that. Oh my God, look at this. Three bedroom. Let's say if you have a big family, you can live somewhere like this in PA. Look, and it's not expensive. Look, 230, 230. Probably with taxes, probably a little bit more, but in trading, it's possible. All this is possible in trading. Like in this career, you can make infinite money. It's whatever you wanna make. And last but not least, look, your dream car. You can have cars like this. It's gonna be time that we're gonna ride those cars. Some people don't believe it. I do believe it. Ma, we're gonna work a little bit hard, but it can happen. Probably not that Lamborghini Revuelto, but we can have a Urus. One of my guys has an Urus. You know, you can have something like this, 300. You know there are people, traders with cars like this. So why can why can you have why cannot you have like the same stuff? Why can't you have the same vehicle as other traders do? Like it's the same thing. You just gotta put your mind into it, and God is gonna do the rest. But don't tell me, hey, I'm manifesting and freaking scrolling up and down on TikTok. Yeah, you're manifesting, so yeah, probably God won't give you no money if you are wasting your time because you know what you should be doing. You in this channel for a reason. Stop playing around. I'm not playing over here. I'm taking my time to help you, right? So you guys can grow. This is no game here, right? I'm like this is not a game at all. All right, guys. With that being said, we made it 2 videos in a day. You guys deserve it because I lasted like 2 weeks without dropping a video. Guys, with that being said, thank you for being part of the channel. Shoot me a message, write a comment. Don't be afraid of anything. Be yourself. If you want to speak, speak. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise, and do not let nobody um change your mind about your dream. All right. With that being said, peace.